See, you all take it for granted, like Evangelist Powell said, and you take your time getting to church and don't understand the sacrifice that was made for this freedom.
Come on, man. Great sacrifice.
Y'all ain't gonna help me. When they said the church went underground, they were talking about Israel. They wasn't talking about no other religion, because no religion ruled the world. But he said his truth endureth through all generations. So today, I celebrate freedom on several levels. Freedom as a people. Ain't getting nobody celebrating. Freedom as an individual. Freedom to the prophecy to those that are far off, that's a part of me. Y'all missed that. That was so deep. I'm afraid of what we catch this. My freedom is not to be limited just to me. He said, because this promise is even to them that are far off. So I celebrate now the sacrifice I make for those to come. Y'all ain't gonna help me up here. Our forefathers went through great struggles for those to come. And so now I just don't get selfish and praise them for my liberation. I praise them for the liberation of those that will come. And so now my celebration is to the height and to the pinnacle of crazy. Now, Pennsylvania, is it Pennsylvania, right? Have spent thousands of dollars for festivities this week. John Legend was down there last night. Boys and Men, Patti LaBelle, the people all in. John Legend was there. He was free, but he's gonna be at the Grotto today. You got to pay. Yeah, that's down on the land. You're gonna be down there. You paying to see that. That's the real show. It's $1,000. Blocked off the street, turned on the subways and the buses and everything, altered everything to celebration. That we will celebrate and participate in the festivities. Can I preach? And He's given us His Sabbath, His feast days, and we won't alter nothing for the freedom that has been given us. Y'all like, wow, who was it right there? We won't alter our plans to celebrate what they suffered for. See that choir we got? But we screamed and hollered for ice cream, Boys and Men, John Legend and the fireworks, going on down and get some stuff and some freebies. And, come on, and the rain, stand out there in the rain and went and brought a chair to sit down there. And an umbrella. Y'all ain't gonna help me a bit. The bus come right to the corner of your house to bring you to the church. I ain't going out there. Staying in the market for hours for ribs and plates and mayonnaise and ketchup. Got cakes and sodas in your car because you're going to the next picnic. And they told you to bring something for a celebration you know not of. John chapter 4 says, we know what we were. For we worship in spirit and in truth. So freedom, we've took a freedom too far. We've gone to extremes with freedom. Freedom has limitations. The amendment says you're free as long as you don't violate. That's a restriction. Oh, y'all, we so smart, we dumb. I said that's as long as you don't violate, that's a restriction. And so God gave us restrictions that we totally disannul because they don't fit into our personality or our time schedule. So now freedom is just freedom. But freedom without a struggle, there is no celebration. And when you've been through something to get to your freedom, you think twice before you enter into it again. Can I just go right there and I'm going to let you go? If you've been in a bondage relationship, you think twice accepting that person back in. Y'all deep. You go through extreme measures to examine, is it real this time? Yo, come on here. Did he get help? Did she get help? Did I get help? What was I thinking even to talk to you again? Freedom says, I wanted to come out and didn't know how. I thought about it. I contemplated it. I viewed it. I saw it. But I didn't know how to come out. So Jesus said, I come. The express image of the Godhead. I free you. I died for you. My blood was shed for you. I've given you a way to escape eternal damnation. You still don't choose me. Oh, I feel like having church up in here. As they come this way, Jeremiah said, we refuse his wave. I read that. He said, prophesy to them. He said, and they refuse his wave. He said, act for the old way, for therein is the right path. Jeremiah 6:16. He said, when they said that, they refused his way and walked in their own vain imagination. Freedom now to this generation is just a word. They would have never made it. Come on here, you all that's older than I, in the late 50s, and they would have never made it. Amen. When they gave up and stopped walking and not the bus. Y'all can't make it. Y'all got like 9 bus stops at your house and you still can't move out. And they stopped getting on the bus. We wouldn't have made it. Y'all ain't helping me here. Our black woman, Rosa Parks, sat down and refused to move. Y'all so ignorant you won't even get up if an older person do get on the bus. Come on, I paid like they paid. We used to push the kids up. You get up so they can sit down. All right. They turn their head and the kids turn their head. But somebody was beaten and put in jail so you can have a freedom. We take the bus for granted. We take everything for granted because you didn't go through the struggle. Could you imagine you getting on the L right this minute or the subway and they say, nigga, get up? Y'all ain't gonna help me. Could you imagine?